Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Craig and we are in the Grow Paradise garden, come Grow Paradise nursery. It's a small, modest nursery, but we grow as many tropical style plants here as we can. And today I just want to talk to you about some tough evergreen plants that you can grow in your garden to give it that tropical style vibe, that summer vibe, through those cold winter months. Now it's mid-February here at the moment, and the evergreens are really holding the garden together. And there's two that we've got on the nursery at the moment that I just really wanted to show to you because they do look really tropical, but they are tough. Now the first I'm holding, this is Fatsia polycarpa. So it's a different species to Fatsia japonica, which so many of us already grow. And this is a cultivar called green fingers because it has these really deeply lobed leaves with almost narrow finger-like forms. Now this is a Taiwanese Fatsia. And it originates from mountainous regions, and as I've said, plants that originate from high altitude areas are really good candidates for UK gardens. And this leaf, I've had a lot of people say it looks suspect, a bit suspicious. It looks great in a tropical style garden. Now, at this sort of size, I'd say plant them out when a risk of frost has passed, but in one season they'll get their roots down and become very, very well established, and you can leave them out a year after this size. They've become established, some of the stems gone a little bit woody. At the very, very least risk, you'll get kind of the tip growth frosted off, but the rest of the plant will stay healthy and it will put out lots of new growth the following season. This is just one I love. I've had it growing in the Grow Paradise garden for a couple of years and it's great. And unlike most Fatsias, polycarpa and this green fingers form grow really well in full sun, which is nice. It gives it a bit more kind of options for where you can plant it. Now the other plant that I'm really enjoying at the moment is one that I saw in Simon Madbury's garden when George from George's Jungle Garden did a tour of his. So I had to source it for the nursery. This is a Mahonia, but it's spineless and it's got these narrow leaflets and it's really, really graceful. It just sways in a breeze, which we get a lot of in winters. We've had our fair share of storms this year, but in a summer breeze, this is going to sway just as much. Now the great thing about Mahonias is they're tough. They are evergreen, but they also produce bright yellow flowers in winter. Now this one is called Sweet Winter, and the berries are on here, which the birds absolutely love, and berries will form after flowering, and the flowers are loved by pollinators. So it's great for a tropical style garden because it's got this year-round foliage, but it's also good for pollinators and birds in your garden, which is great because tropical style gardens can sometimes be a bit barren if it's all just foliage, or it can be full of flowers that none of our native pollinating insects can feed on. So to have something like this that ticks all of the boxes is great. It's these tough evergreens that look good in a tropical style garden that really are useful to form the backbone of your garden. And at a time of the year like this, it's great because there are so many bare patches, you can see kind of the structure of your garden and start planning where to put these plants that are going to hold the fort when all of those tender herbaceous plants have disappeared through winter. Well, hopefully there's just a couple of plants there that have inspired you to add some tough, exotic looking evergreens to your garden to provide year-round structure and that lush green look even through the winter months. If you found the video useful, please hit subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel. And if you're in the UK, check out our plant and seed shop. We ship all over the UK, including Northern Ireland. Thank you for the support and I will see you all in the next one.